Yeah, it's I'm just seeing what it does at market open for now.
Right. Right. Yeah. 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 I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much higher to go, but yeah, there's also yeah, maybe wait until market open would have been smart.
Yeah. Well, I like the sell right now, so we'll see what it does. Let me. Okay, so we stopped at some support. So let's see. Okay. So
It's like we kind of got some regular candle sizes again.
yeah,
Nothing too crazy yet.
yeah, it's been madness here in the past weeks. Yeah, it looks like we're starting to go back to normal, and that's good because man, that's that's brutal. If you know, if it's just
Hmm.
hard to trade that altogether. It's hard to trade it.
Yeah, man, I've kind of gotten into where I'm trading ranges more. So like used to, I was trading ES, like one contract or
Hmm.
upward of two or three or whatever. So I was
Yeah,
really my take profits and stops pretty tight. But I've tried to back off and kind of play ranges more so, kind of play out trades a little more. And so, anyways, that's been a adjustment.
yeah,
And then yeah, factor in all those crazy candles, bro. It's basically like I was back to trading one ES with one MES. It was wild.
yeah. Because I was doing like 6 contract scalps with the tight stop loss, and it came to the point where my stop loss kept getting hit. So Friday, I made an ATM, giving myself a little bit more leg movement because it's just so hard to trade this volatility.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see how it plays out. Should be a good week. Seems like everything's bullish right now. We don't got no major news. We had Canadian CPI, but it didn't do much. That was just I think that's a little push. So we'll see how. I think we should be bullish, but I really think that we're probably gonna get this at some point. Whether and who knows? Because they sometimes they do it where we'll keep on pushing up, and then
Mm,
like late on the week we'll just retrace back to this level and just uh, finish filling that gap. So that could be the
yeah.
case too. We could just keep on pushing today and get back to 381 if that's the case. If we continue on pushing up. So and then like here like Thursday or Friday we just have a giant red candle and we just retrace back to this little gap that we left.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm with you.
Let me see. Oh yeah, B fam. What's up, Lou? Wellness check.
Good morning, y'all.
Let's get it, fam. Morning, Oliver.
Morning.
Hey, let's get it, man. Let's get it.
You got the whole squad in here.
Big bus.
Yeah, looks like they're wanting to get that high. I was telling Jared that we might go and get that fill that gap, but who knows? It might be one of those weeks like that one week where we left that gap and we just kept on going up. Coming Friday, we came and got back for that gap. So we'll see what it does.
Forewarning y'all, I think Trump starts speaking at 11. I think so. Pretty sure.
Three minutes.
Five seconds. Get it.
Order filled. Order filled.
This is heavy.
Yeah, that was a nice sell.
This is heavy.
I really thought about taking at that retest at 159, but oh well. I'm green for the day. Ooh.
Order filled. Target filled. Target filled.
Yeah, this shit is heavy. God damn.
Yeah.
Ooh. This is dumpy. Ooh.
It is. Looks like we're wanting to flip a little bit.
Order filled. Target filled. Target filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Target filled.
Wellness check. How you guys doing?
I'm just watching what it's gonna do.
got to break even after my early short a while ago.
Yeah.
Got stopped out, but I took a short right before open, so back to break even. What you looking
Hey.
at for your next setup?
Break even is better than a loss. So I'm just waiting to fill that gap that I was talking about pre-market. I think right now they're just trying to trap some people to grab some liquidity
Order filled.
and dump down. But I'm not taking those sells either. I'm just waiting for us to fill this little gap. See if we fill it. We might not fill it. You know what I mean? But if we do
Yeah.
fill it, I'm waiting to see if we fill it, and then we can go from there. See, because at times once it gets filled, then we can jump back up. And here within like an hour or two, we can just be back at the high. You know, done made a new low and then made a new high. So as far as it goes right now, I'm just watching to see if we fill that this little gap. I
Yeah, I
don't want
got
to
you.
take I don't want to take no buy sub from here. Uh, and I'm being cautious on both buys and sells right now. What
Yeah,
was y'all what was y'all thinking? What's y'all like? You guys looking at something else?
I'm kind of right there with you, man. I'm just standing pat. I want to see how this 4 hour closes here in 7 minutes and
Yup.
just get a tip off on what the next few hours is gonna look like.
Mm-hmm. That market open was nice. That was a nice little dump.
Mm-hmm.
I trailed out quick, so I wanted to get back in, but I'm like, man, I don't want to bring more risk to the table. I got my money, so
Order filled.
Watching these fib levels, which y'all clued me into.
yep. Well,
Target
technically,
filled.
right now
Target
the
filled.
61.8, we're still bouncing because of the 61.8. We didn't close below the 78. We didn't close below it, so I think the 61.8 is still active. What do you think, Lou? Do you see that? Yeah, it's a little bit choppy, but I think the 61.8 is holding true right now. We haven't we it's invalidated at the 78.6, but we didn't close below it.
Target filled. Order filled.
Yo, this volatility is nasty. Woo! Wait.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was telling Jared. That's chop right now. Just chop. I think we're probably gonna go and fill that little gap. Yeah, it's chop, chop, chop. I'll be right back, y'all.
Stop filled.
What is that?
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Looks like golden ratio stayed true.
Order filled.
Y'all in that buy? Morning, Auntie.
Morning. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you today?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
Yeah, market got a little crazy for a little while.
I know. I was in the green and then I took one more trade and the shit just went sour on me. Oh good.
Oh, shoot, yeah. Um, I was gonna get on that sell. Well, I was originally on the sell, and I hit take profit, and then I thought about getting on the drop again. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna stay like it is today. And a little after a while, that it's just that we just been kind of bouncing around.
Yeah, it was playing around heavily on that 61-8 golden ratio. I was like, the fuck, what y'all gonna do? You're gonna drop or you're gonna bounce? What you gonna do? You gonna bust up? You gonna drop? What you gonna do?
Yeah, it was nice. It held true to it.
Yeah, it definitely held true to it. But anyway, my little risk parameters kicked in, so I can't even trade anymore. So
Oh shoot,
okay.
that's a good thing though. It's keeping you safe.
Yeah, absolutely. I just put like I just included my daily profit. So when I hit my daily profit, I could just stop too because I hit my daily profit like, but it was like a couple of dollars less.
Well, let's go. That locks you in as well, huh?
Yes, I'm just gonna lock myself in because this market crazy. When it get to my goal, I just need to shut down.
Yeah, we can afford to play around in this stuff.
No,
Really
this
can't.
shit crazy. Cause I mean, I look up on my control center and I'll
Order
see on my
submitted.
account like 175, and then by the time the market, by the time it closes my trade, I'm at 90. I'm like, what the fuck? How I see
Yeah,
yeah, it's just like the spread is so crazy.
yeah. When was it last? I think last Friday. I think it might have been last Friday. I went into a trade, and I had a very tight take profit, and I ended up in negative. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey,
And it
yo,
was,
I thought that shit was just me. I like, but that has been happening to me like lately all the time. Like I'm looking, I'm like, okay, good. Let me hurry up and I'm good. Let me close out. I'm not even gonna wait for it to hit my target. I'll just close.
mhm.
I close out, and then by the time I close out, I look up, my shit red. I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah. I hear you.
This shit getting on my goddamn nerves. I've now literally I've had to change my ATM strategy to like have
Hey,
as soon as I enter a trade, like my stop is way up above in the sky, and then I just bring it down myself because it's shit happening so fast. As my other ATM strategies, it ain't enough room. This market is so volatile. It ain't enough room, so I had to change it. So now my
Order
stop is
filled.
all the way in West Bubblefuck somewhere, and then I just have
hey,
to bring it down manually.
we literally did that on Friday too. We did that on Friday too. We're like, oh shit, we need to give ourselves a little bit more leg room because we're gonna get killed in this market.
Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, I can't. 'Cause so now when I get into a trade, it's like all the way on top, and then I just bring it down to where I feel like that's gonna be my, that's where I want it to, on my fair value gap or whatever. But damn,
Yeah,
this shit crazy. This shit
and
crazy.
even at that, seems like it came down a little bit. Man, those that last week, this past 2 weeks, man, 100 points up, 100 points down, 200 points up, 160 points in 1 minute. Ugh, it's it's insane.
This this mofo, he needs to get out the mind. He needs to get out the. I was just talking to one of my friends, and I was like, the way America is acting now, they starting to act like some type of dictator country. I said, now who gonna invade them? Because y'all always invading countries that y'all feel are not having human rights and stuff like that. So who gonna invade y'all to take y'all down? Because y'all took many presidents and kings down because y'all felt like they was a democratic country.
Yeah.
People had no rights. So what y'all? Who gonna take him down? Because we don't have no rights at this point. Y'all sneaking up on niggas, kidnapping niggas, deporting people without even having any type of logic or law or anything. Like y'all just above the law. Like what is going on? It's just crazy.
Target
I
filled.
can't even I can't even watch the news anymore because this is just starting to get obnoxious.
Yeah.
I tell my kids, stay your ass in the house. Stay your ass in the house. Everybody gotta stay in the house. Go to work, come home. Ain't no socializing, just come home because it's crazy out here. I don't know who's who, who's what they doing.
Yeah, true.
Save your money. Stop spending money. Save your money because you don't know what's gonna happen. This shit about to get real. China going crazy. They like, oh, y'all want to play a game? We're gonna take the whole American economy down. They revealing them on Chanel charging $4,000 for bags, and we making them over here for them for $50. Louis Vuitton, y'all charging people $7,000 for bags, and we charge y'all $50. It's going crazy.
Yeah.
They exposing everybody. All these high end companies, they all being exposed.
Yeah, it's always been just a label, you know?
China was like, y'all mess with the wrong one. Y'all want to play with us? We got something for y'all. And everything that we got, everything every gadget I got here. When I turn around, it said made in China. I'm like, shit. Let me get some chargers. Let me stock up on chargers so at least we can have chargers to charge our phone. Because it's about to be crazy.
Yeah, like inflation wise and stuff.
No, not even inflation. Like, where we gonna get them from?
True.
I mean, y'all better make sure y'all got good and cameras and everything that y'all need, glasses and everything.
On that note, I'm curious to see because it's supposed to stimulate that, like U.S. production and stuff. So I'm curious how
it's going to take a minute for us to be able to produce factories to make this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope that things work out well, like regardless, with whatever the political.
We gotta hope for that because it's our country. We don't have a choice but to hope for that. But this shit crazy.
Yeah.
Americans are lazy. And then not even just that. The only reason why China able to produce mass production like that because they got sweatshops. Americans ain't working. If you ain't paying nobody at least $20 an hour, ain't nobody gonna be working in nobody's factory.
Yeah.
So you can get a $19.99 charge, 4 charges for $19.99 or whatever on Amazon because they got people working day in and day out. Straight slavery over there. That's how they can produce mass production like that. Americans ain't working like that. Get out of here. That's exactly what people gonna be like. Y'all crazy. Y'all better go to China because we ain't the ones. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what other ethnic group they gonna bring over here to do all that work because
order filled.
America, they ain't
Order
like
canceled.
That. Ain't nowhere in the world people ain't working like that. We got labor laws. They don't got no labor laws in there. People, Shein. You ever heard of Shein? The company that sells all the clothes and all the products and stuff.
Oh, like Temu.
Yeah, Temu and stuff. So some people said they were receiving letters in their clothes to help us.
Oh shoot.
Yes. It's straight human abuse over there. I said, we're gonna do that in America. We got labor laws. Unless they take all the labor laws out and people can work us however they want to work us, then that's a different story. It's about to be crazy. I don't know what's what, but it's about to be crazy.
Yeah.
Target filled.
Order filled. China they provide almost damn near 80% of the world's products come from the world. I ain't talking about America, I'm talking about the world. Come from China.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think there's never been a point in time where we can say uh, things are stable, because I feel like in all points of history, there's been something, some sort of major going at the time, and it's always, something different. So, I mean, I'm just being optimistic and hopefully hoping that everything, works out for the best. And I feel like the
Yeah.
best way to be prepared for things like this, it's your mind, and we gotta feed our mind some knowledge, like you said, and try to put our kids, make sure that it's in our power, the things that you ever look back and say, man, I wish I would have known this in high school, man, I wish I would have known this when I was younger. But just like we wish we would have known some of this knowledge that we have now, we have that opportunity to gift it to our loved ones and our kids,
Kids,
so
kids in America are so fucking weak. They can't. You shoot. We don't
they,
even. We're not even
they,
built. We're not even built to be soldiers in this goddamn country. I teach nurses every day. I teach
mhm,
nurses every day. When I tell you, we are producing the most weakest motherfuckers you will ever imagine in your life. I'm telling you.
yeah.
You don't got no discipline. Your kids. We're gonna have to do better because what
Yeah.
what we producing out here. When I tell you, I mean, my kids included. I be having to be on my kids all the time. But y'all need to be goddamn soldiers. What y'all doing?
Yeah. See, and that's good. It's good to rationalize and see what's going on, and try to make the best. At times those things that we think that, oh, it's a bad thing, it could actually, be a good opportunity. For example, like, and I'm not saying we're like this, but it's just an example. So, like Jeff Bezos seeing the growth of the internet and how he seen the exponential growth of the internet. So he was like, oh, there we go. He seen an opportunity there. So, maybe there's some opportunities to come our way, and if
Right.
we try to educate ourselves and, try to be ahead of the curve, who knows? This might be a big opportunity for us.
Right. I pray and I hope. Shoot. I pray. I say I definitely pray and hope. Real. I definitely pray and hope.
Yeah, we'll be straight. We'll be straight. That's a fact.
We don't have a choice but to be straight. You know?
Plus, I think, you know, we I assume we all got in trading around the same time, and we stuck with it. Think about how many people, you look to your left and right that they're not no longer trading. People that gave up within the first week or the first month, and we obviously made it for the long term. And this volatility, I think that it's a thing that's hasn't happened in history before at this level. So, like I said, I think it's a big opportunity for us to monetize from this, and and be grow. That's a fact.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Wellness check. Lou, Martin, y'all there?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
In the building. That was just my fault. I was just concentrating, so I just
Oh,
came off for a second.
You're a Gucci fan. You cashed a 61? 61.8. My bad.
Yeah, I shorted. I was short for a while, but then I was short. Then I moved my stop to break even.
Yeah.
And I should have cashed out initially at golden ratio, but it kind of came back up. And when it went back down just now, I cashed out. And now it's kind of just holding. So I was in a trade for like 40 minutes.
Damn.
Let's go.
But for like, it's crazy. I was in a trade for like 40 minutes. For 30 of the minutes, I was in profit.
Hey, that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, because I had shorted at the market open.
Hey, same here, and
it was kind of a big ass winner.
It hit take profit, and then I seen another opportunity, but I didn't take it because I was already green. I'm like, all right, I don't want this to be the day.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was a good trade regardless.
Yep.
Yeah, so
and now I'm just chilling. So,
hey man, we green. Hey, let's go. Let's go.
That was heavy. That's when I was like, yo, this shit is kind of heavy. That's when I entered short.
Auntie said that she just she edited to her ATM to give her a little bit more leg movement. I'm like, yo, we literally did the same thing Friday too.
Yeah, it's necessary. Like I did. So for me, I know I initially did that like a month ago, or like maybe a month and a half ago, just because just keep adjusting. Gotta always kind of stay nimble.
Yeah.
And that's when I went down to like 1 or 2 micros, and I'm giving myself enough room so that if you basically just got to give yourself room.
Yeah.
Because right now, trails can't be too tight either. Like if your trails are too tight, then you will definitely get stopped out, and so. Yep.
Damn it, that gap's just chilling there. That's what I've been eyeing the entire morning. That gap.
Yeah.
You in the building, Martin? Wellness check.
I'm gonna go ahead and take care of some other business. I will catch you guys tomorrow.
All right, Auntie.
All right. Good luck, everybody. Lou, you done? Shut it down.
Nah, I'm not done because I'm training groups. So first and second group done. I got a couple more groups to go. So yeah, I'm good. I've been keeping my discipline in check. So I'll be chilling.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. Yep. Good luck.
Yep. How you do? You did good, Auntie?
No, I ended in the red, but I did good because my risk factor, my risks, they all cut me out, so I can't trade. And I just went in and trade evade, and I just put like my daily target parameter in too, because I've been meeting my daily targets, but by the time
there you go,
with the margins and all this stuff that's going on, it be taking stand. So I put my daily target in as well. I just did that.
Okay, good. There you go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Well, hit me later when you're done.
Okay, I will.
All right. Okay. Bye, sir. Just have a good day. Bye, everybody else.
It goes well, Auntie. Right, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right then. Bye.
I'll talk to you later, Auntie. Bye. Yes, sir.
Hey, it's a good day.
Yeah, good day. Very, very, very good day. Good day.
feel like I've been extra cautious today. Just don't want to get caught up in that turbulence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like for me, I'm extra cautious every day just because. Yeah, you gotta be cautious every day. Yeah, bro. I agree with you on that, bro. You know, gotta make sure your risk perimeters are in check, and yeah, that's it, man. Just gotta make sure that shit's in check. Yeah, bro.
Man, I'll be RB. Man, I've been drinking this water, man.
Oh yeah, that's what. Oh, speaking of water, let me get a bottle for myself. Good looks. Oh man, there we go. How's everybody else doing? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. Yeah.
Oh, I'm back.
Have we had any of these trades? Hold on. Let me. Okay, these are still good. Let's go here. This one. Where are we at? Oh, here we go. Okay. Perfect. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is yeah, we've only moved. It's so crazy. We're back we're back in range. We're kind of tightening back up.
Mm-hmm.
We're 331 points today. That's it. Well, that's a normal number of points.
I was watching that 61.8, and then on that 78.6, we didn't close below that 78, so therefore 61 was still valid. Then we had a huge bounce in that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, market did not. I think the weakness ended around that level. But yeah, this market is tough to call. This is a tough market, man. This is definitely like I'm definitely taking trades, and they are. I'm hovering in red more than I'm used to, which is like per trade. Like even my winning trades, typically they go to target pretty quickly, but
Yeah.
even my trades, I'm hovering in red a little bit more, and then they're going to green, and then going to red, then going to my target stuff, which is fine because the risk is already set. And once you get into a trade, risk set, that's it. So
The volatility.
yeah.
But there is no volatility. Every time I go in along, I just caught the bottom and it's about to go down. Every time I short, I caught the roof and it's coming down.
Oh no, we're
Like,
talking.
this volatility is not really there today.
No, I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about just in general.
Yeah, in general.
Yeah.
Like here in the past couple weeks, it's been insane.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. The range today has kind of calmed down. Like we're not hitting that 800 points, 1,600 points, 2,000 points. We're only at 331. So
yeah, I think that's what's fucking me up. Like I'm expecting a bigger push and it's not doing anything.
Yeah. So yeah, we're at 331 points today, which is a little bit less than the Trump administration average that we've seen, because that's really been around like 400, 500. But yeah, over the past couple months, like when I'm in trade, I'm in red a little bit more, just because that's just what it is. But again, gotta accept. Once you accept, you're cool with it, and just let your technical analysis just play out to whatever it is. Definitely difficult, but today, yeah, like I was in a trade. I entered at 183.75. That was my short. Yeah, that's just insane.
Go. I think we got about the same entry, close to it.
Yeah, because I got in the trade, it went against me a little bit, then it just dropped heavy, and I was gonna get out at golden ratio once it got down there, but I thought we were gonna drop a little bit more. It came back against me, and then I ended up getting out around 10:20. I got out right at golden ratio when it dropped down at 55.
Regardless, still
it retraced against me crazy, but I ended up getting out, so I was fine.
And it was a good trade regardless.
Yeah, no, it was a good trade. No, definitely no question about that. I'm satisfied with the trade for sure. No question about that. So, oh yeah. It was just funny though to see like that shit that level held.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, that's what the market gonna do. But I think I do think the range. I do think the range is gonna expand a little bit more, but I just don't know which side. But we will see. I'll probably take some more trades in the afternoon. I'm probably just gonna chill out for now and then.
Oh, you're doing power hours?
No. Just like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I won't even be at the crib for power hour.
Lunchtime.
So. What did you say?
I said around lunchtime.
No, after lunch. So I'm doing lunch for me is 12. I'm saying I'll be trading around maybe 1 to 2, maybe to 3.
Right after lunch.
But yeah. So that's what. Oh yeah, we'll see. But yeah, volatility definitely is not there today.
Yeah.
Let me see where VIX is at. VIX is at.
Even though we're moving up, it's
almost 31. Yeah, the VIX has dropped 20%, basically almost 20% today.
Ooh.
So, yep. Yeah, but sometimes the market don't gotta move extra crazy to give us opportunity, but it is what it is.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm kind of glad that things kind of came down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I'll go get some chart. Yeah. Yep. Oh. Good. Oh. Yeah, what a day! What a day!
Yes.
I went shopping yesterday, but I gotta return some things that didn't fit.
Oh
So
shit.
I gotta go to Macy's.
So, sounds like you got a busy day ahead of you.
Yeah, I got a very busy day ahead of me. Workout, go to Macy's, gotta go to Costco. I gotta get some. I also gotta go shopping for my brother-in-law's baby shower. Bro, I got so much shit I gotta do today.
Damn. See, since I don't want to do well, I don't want to do cardio whatsoever, but I do need to start moving a little bit more. I was thinking about walking long distances, put some steps in. My God,
Bro, that's what I do all the time, bro. I do that every day. Either if it's not after I trade or if it's after I work out, or bro, I'll literally go on a walk. I walk around the whole city, and and you know, maybe I prep at night and then I go out and walk around with my girl. We go out and walk around like an hour walk, chill. Like, bro, I do that basically. I did it almost every day, just to get the body moving and flowing, and you know, just to get away from the charts and whatnot.
I was thinking of starting to count my steps.
Yeah, bro. You gotta count your steps. Like, I got the Apple Watch, so every time I do something, I do some type of athletic activity, whether it's walking, working out. Apple Watch is on.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, every time. That's why sometimes I take those pictures. It's just because I just be tracking it. I think it's a good thing to track it.
Yeah.
Just to be aware.
Yeah, cause I'm starting to get buff, but I'm like, damn, I gotta bring this gut down now.
Yeah. I feel you, bro. Yeah, man. That's what it is.
Yeah,
But it's a good feeling to get the steps in. It's like it helps you, like, you know. It's cool to just track it. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm starting to become a fiend for the gym because I started with some pre-workout. Now I finished that pre-workout. I got some more pre-workout. And I was like, maybe some creatine wouldn't hurt. So now I got me some creatine. I got some, I got all kinds of things now. I'm like, damn.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's good. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I know it's a good feeling to start working, because I only started working out like not maybe last summer or summer before.
Yeah.
And I definitely feel a huge difference in like my strength and my endurance, my stamina. Like you know, I mean, obviously when you work out, you get better at those things. Like, you know.
Yeah, and I've been lifting till I can't lift no more, till like it burns, till it like locks almost.
Yeah, yes sir.
Oh shit, I gotta do my taxes. Got one day to do them. Damn.
Yeah, I just did mine. Did mine like last week.
Yeah.
I got that shit done.
Yeah, I've been putting aside.
Yeah, I'd rather just get that shit. As soon as the window opens, well, I track everything for me all year, so as soon as the window opens, just get it, you know, make sure I go through all the numbers, make sure good, and then yeah, do what it do.
I think I'm gonna structure myself for next year and get that LLC. That way I can start putting everything in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, bro. Where is the? Oh, 10:47. Oh,
That's gorgeous.
I think that might be the issue. Oh yeah, that's way too many days loaded on this one.
People experience when you stand on
120.
an edge like this
Let's
is
go.
the fear of falling.
Let's go 10 on that
It's the
guy.
fear that they might jump.
And then, yeah, can't have too many days loaded on these charts. Oh, that one's already done. All right. This is okay.
Catch you guys later. Have a good day.
Okay, bro. Talk to you soon.
Martin, wellness check, wellness check. If you can hear us, we can't hear you. Wait, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I hear you, bro. You good?
All right.
I think Martin probably sleeping. Y'all be up. Yo, when I wake up, I see that y'all be trying to go play some. Y'all be trying to play Fortnite at like 4 a.m. and shit. I'm like, yeah, y'all are tripping.
No, I think I said last night it was like 11 p.m. or so, and I said, "Hey fam, you want to play the game?" And I think he woke up like at 3 in the morning. So for you, yeah. So for you, it's like 1 a.m. I think. No, 12 a.m. 12 a.m. It was like 12 a.m. Almost 1 for you. And then yeah, he said, "Oh, I just seen this. Yeah, I would have played or something like that." And actually, I just happened to wake up when he said that, and I fell back asleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is. Yeah, It's been them kind of days.
Hey, today was smooth, yo. I like this. Today was smooth though.
Yeah, no, today was a very good day. It was very smooth. Very smooth. Sure.
Went in there and got in and out. Nice day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a very smooth day. ES is trying to get back to the highs again. And then Nasdaq is hovering at the 200s. So we're gonna see what they're doing. Yeah. Market's trying to come down a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see what they say.
We rejected heavy for that zone several times.
Yep. There they go. Making a move lower. Might have missed the move, but that's fine. It's all good. I have no problem missing moves.
Yeah, I need to work on that because, man, I'll be trying to catch a move once I already played. No, I can still get a couple.
Yeah, no, that means so for me the way I see it, because when I was reading trading in the zone, and I was looking at a couple other things, like basically, if here's my take on when this is me for me personally.
Yeah.
If I miss a trade and I FOMO win, it's because at that point I don't think that my edge works, and it's like if it's like your edge says, hey, you will have within your edge there are multiple types of trades that can work. So if you miss one, it's okay. Wait for the next setup, because for me that's how I see it. Like if I cannot be patient enough to wait for the next setup, that means that mentally I don't think that my trade, my edge works, because it's like, oh, I missed the only one that I can get. Damn, I won't get another one ever. It's like, nah, just bro, Lou, chill out. You good? There's the edge. You have a specific edge. The market's gonna come back to that spot. Just chill. That's how I see it. Me at least.
No, you're absolutely right.
Because like every time I try to do some, like, because for me, I have specific edges where if I enter the trade at XYZ spot, the stop needs to be here, and I can go for this target. If I enter the trade late, now the stop needs to be at the same spot, but now my entry's all fucked up. So now it's even more risk than I wanted to take on.
You just put twice as much. That shouldn't even been in the place. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, like depending on where it could be twice as much, could be like a little bit more, could be triple. Like, you know, and I don't want to enter a spot. I don't want to enter a trade so late that the risk is double now or the risk is triple. Because at the end of the day, the market doesn't care about how much money you want to lose. The stop needs to be where the stop needs to be, and then you just have to adjust your position sizing according to that. So in this market, if the stop needs to be 200 ticks away, and if that's too much risk on an NQ, I need to go down to the micros and then, you know, adjust my risk accordingly. But the stop needs to be in the same spot in the market.
Yeah.
You know, it's not, oh, I have $100 of risk, so in a market like this, let me put my stop 20 ticks away. No, if you have that 20 ticks of risk is not, it ain't it. If you have $100 of risk and you know a spot where it needs to be, well, go down to the micro and measure out how many contracts you can take to have $100 worth of risk, and then that's what you do. I see a lot of people you know, they always say, oh, my risk is this, so when I enter a trade, I'll put my stop to match the dollar of risk, and it's like, no, that's backwards.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's how I'm coming this year, man, in this quarter.
What I noticed normally when like, let's say you're in a trade and you're like, okay, well, if we come to the X level, I'm gonna enter. And bro, why is it that the second they even like, because you know you kind of want to see, okay, we want to see how this candle reacts, and then there's a lot of times where it just goes straight to take profit. Oh man, you know, like we wasting the money. It's just too fast for us to catch it.
Yep, exactly, and that's why for me, I have a specific system where like it's now automated. You know, like you always hear, like, whenever I listen to streamers and stuff, they always talk about like, yo, algos don't work and whatnot. And for the most part, that's correct. Like, a lot of algos, sometimes they don't work. But I sent y'all that video from, you know, the guy Rips. I sent him a video, and he basically in that video, he said what I've always said. Like, you know, I'm not sure if you know what I'm talking about, but talking about the algos, where he was like, have you used any algos, blah, 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 like this one, and he was like, well, if it's an algo that you built, that's for you, that's doing what you do, then yeah, it's gonna do what you said it's gonna do, and it's gonna work for you. But typically, buying just getting an algo from someone that you don't know, or you don't even know the system, you don't even know the entry criteria, you don't know how to, like, that typically doesn't cut it. That's what I've noticed. It doesn't cut it, because, you know, like, but again, that's what I do.
Component to it.
What do you say?
Your edge is the final component to it. In order for all the gears to run, it needs your edge. And
yeah, exactly.
So somebody's edge will be different than yours, because that adapts a lot to your own personal psychology as well.
Exactly. So if your trading style, your trading style needs to match, like you need to put, like, for me, I put my trading style in. I automate what I do. Which is like, okay, entry here, stop here, target here. Okay, does this? Oh, perfect, it does it. Okay, cool. It's like that. Where I want to trail? Oh, I want to trail early. Click a button, trail, and it's nice. I like it. It's definitely takes getting used to, but yeah, I've had to calibrate everything. I spent the weekends like just calibrating stuff to make sure, because I've gone manually just because I needed to, like, get the data and see, okay, boom, where my entries, okay, this is what the trail should be. Okay, this is what I need. This, okay, and then get it done. So, yeah, it's been cool. The market is definitely slowed down for sure, but
Man,
still,
we
check's
need it.
still available.
Then, like,
Yeah.
I don't mind the cool volatility, but I feel like, like we gotta adapt for sure. But it is definitely easier when we come every day, and like I told you guys, our eyes are not trained for those candles. Like we lose a little bit of perception in there.
Yeah. Well, I can say I've trained them. I've trained them a little bit just cause like.
Well,
it's because of the volatility, and I'm looking at the ADR. But yeah, I would say that I think my eyes have been trained for it for what it is. Like,
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, all you need to do is just base it off of, like, if you can see the candle, if you see how the candles are reacting, and you see like the amount of moves it's making, then you can just look at that. Like, look at this dump right now. Wow. Okay.
Nice.
I know Trump is starting to speak. I think he's speaking right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, that you did call that sell at it was at 150.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I do. This is a nice drop here. Yeah, this is that cool. Ooh, Martin, don't be trying to make it back. That's not a good mindset.
What's going on?
Martin just wrote in the chat. He said his computer shut down. He was a little red, so now he's trying to make it back.
Oh no.
He had not put my stop loss in yet. So, build you out an ATM, but can't do that. But that's all good. Let's go. That's all gravy. We all have blunders. I know I had a crazy one last week. Ugh.
Me too. When I was
oh my god.
when I was on the MQ and I blew that PA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna shut down for 5 minutes. Oh. Oof. Ooh. That ain't cool. Yeah.
Order filled.
Oh, let me move that. Yeah.
Target filled.
Damn, give me that.
Give me that. Nice. You in there, trade?
I just exited golden ratio.
Let's go.
I just exited. Yep. Let's go. Had to be up out of there. Yep. Yeah. It could be a potential support spot. So, yeah. Oh, let me get my workout stuff ready. Yeah, bro, this is feeling. This is nice. This is nice. Mhm. Feeling good. Feeling good. I haven't traded all my accounts, but that's okay. I'm cool with that. Potential little support. Oh, me. Got that little, what's that, off golden 25-point bounce? Whatever that is.
What, the current level?
Yeah, off golden. I was like, I don't even know how many points that was. But whatever it was is whatever it was.
19?
That was a trade to take. That's a 30-point bounce off the golden ratio. They've been holding true. Clean as hell. Clean.
No, it's a nice little bounce.
Yep. Martin straight?
Huh?
I was saying, is Martin straight?
Um,
Oh, he just dipped out. He said he had to go. Damn. Hope he didn't get claps.
he's.
That's my hope.
I think he lost 1K.
Damn. Yeah, that ain't right. That ain't cool. But in the Buleys? Damn.
That's a good question.
Because losing 1K, meaning like that's in this slow market, that means you either were heavy. It was either heavy heavy contracts or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't call it. I can't call it.
He he said he was in a trade.
Yeah.
I had not yet put my stop loss.
Yeah.
That's oh my god, I was down 1K. Yeah, I think that was around the time that mm, I think he might have been buying maybe.
Yeah. Man. Damn.
Hopefully they do that save 90. They've
Yeah.
been thirsting us. But what was I gonna say? I think once spam has like a handful of those accounts, I'm not saying that it's any easier. It's just the mental. You feel me? Like,
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with you, bro.
and then he'd be like, "Oh shit, it's so easy to get these funded accounts because
Mm-hmm.
they're so easy to get." You know what I mean? Especially
Yeah.
when you have 4 or 5 accounts. At its worst case scenario, you're gonna pass one of them. At its absolutely worst case scenario.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah, and I think I told you this many times, but me and Anthony talked about this, and our biggest mistake is trying to trade our live account, and I told fam we need to build some more accounts. That way, we have some on the back burner, that because I feel like when we have only one account, it's a mental thing.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. 100%, bro.
Yeah, I think fam's a beast, and I
Oh,
think,
he just said I looked down on my account, was one down 1K. Okay, got it. Yeah. Cause you know what? I think sometimes too, like
Mhm.
I think people don't understand the power of 1 and 2 micros.
Yeah,
I feel like people be trying to go in like 7 micros, 5 micros. Like if your stop loss isn't too tight, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like people be, oh, I'm gonna go in 5, 6 micros, but stop loss mad far away. Like, bro, that's basically half a mini. The point with the micros is to be in like 1 or 2, and just like you can rock out, be in 1 or 2, and then now like you can add to your position, and you know what I mean. That's just how I see it. But
Yeah, today it was a good example. If you would have gone on the sell at market open, boom. By the time we
yeah,
were breaking that little structure, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna add one more, and
right.
and yeah, I yeah, at least to the even to the 38 or the 50 or the 61.
Yeah, for sure.
That's something I need to work on average up.
Yep.
I did try practicing it for a little while, but yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's it's always definitely be a good feeling just to get them reps in at them levels, and be good. Good feeling for sure.
I've been doing well, knock on wood. I've been doing well at risk management here lately. So I'm praying that I continue to do the same thing.
Definitely a good feeling. You can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, my AirPods just died.
Oh, man.
So I'll just put them on the charger and let them charge a little bit. But yeah, no, it's for me, yeah, risk management has been paramount. Like I got back to just making sure. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm not forcing it, doing dumbass shit.
Yeah.
Just handle a small red day or whatever the red day is or green day. Don't give too much back, and don't be greedy. Don't shit like that.
Fuck it, take the loss. It's a loss today. Come back tomorrow and begin your day.
Yep. Look at this drive lower. Wow.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if we're heading to fill the gap now.
Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be insane.
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks like they're trying to go back down to like the 19,000.
Yeah.
But
let me open one micro, see what they're talking about.
yeah, might as well. Why not? What's this? What's that?
Like we want to balance.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on Zoom, but I'm about to go upstairs and work out. But I'll be on Zoom just looking at the chart with you.
All right, bet.